realistically, it's day 2 of the Big Brother Naija Shine Your House reunion. So basically, Big Brother Naija reunion 2022. The episode 2 happened today, but for me, this is going to be my first reaction to it because yesterday the first episode was basically them them introducing themselves all over again. The red carpet moments, the host asking them questions, basically, or they introducing us, yes, to the reunion show. We have 10 more nights of watching these guys banter and bring all the gbasgbos. And in talking about gbasgbos, this guy started hot this second episode. Literally, Ebuka, I feel like he's yet to get into the Ebuka mode. Yes, he's yet to go and find things that will make these guys want to cut off each other's head. But already there's a lot of name calling, Angel referring to Maria as stupid this second episode. What happened is Ebuka played us a clip of what happened in the green room. Remember that room where a light needs to come on and the first person to see it is privileged to go into the room with some of their friends, yeah? So there was a time that Maria, Peace, Jackie B, and Nini, I guess, were all in the room, and one thing led to the other. They were talking about strategy, and they mentioned Angel and her strategy. Remember that, even those of us that were outside of the house, when we saw Angel in the house, we figured our strategy was probably the way she related with the housemates, having a very free spirit, flirting with everybody, kissing this and that, and having several love interests in the house. We figured probably that was a strategy of as well. They were talking about strategy, and Maria mentioned that Angel is not carrying herself properly as a lady in the house, kissing this person, kissing that person. Even KB, the very first night KB came, they had a game and she kissed somebody, and Angel defended herself, saying that everybody she kissed in that house, she kissed because a truth or that situation happened, and that was the only thing that made her kiss anybody in the house. And Maria insisted that she's standing by what she said. Angel didn't carry herself properly, and well, it was kind of somehow because we kept switching from that greenhouse situation and they took us to the whisper game that happened. Remember that a game happened, and that was, I think, towards the end of the season when we still had some of them in the house. Maria was still around, obviously then, but the situation where Michael was told to mention a female housemate with the stinkiest, apparently near that region, or whoop the whoop, like Michael referred to it on the show, yeah. And he wanted to drink, according to him, but he figured that it needed to be a sport because people said don't drink, you have to say somebody. So he whispered Angel, and he got, he traveled around the house for that game, and Angel said she felt a little bit somehow, but Michael insisted that he spoke to Angel afterwards, telling Angel that he just figured she was the most free female housemate, the one person he figured if he should mention their name and it goes to tell them that it was all cruise, I didn't mean it, that they would understand. But apparently Angel understood, in the house, but now that there is a reunion, Angel is no longer understanding. I feel like what happened is these guys, they've been branded, they've had people talk to them, they've been coached on what to do and how to carry themselves in public, among other things, and Angel is trying to rewrite the narrative concerning herself, about herself, but Maria is coming to be unapologetically me. She's coming to give us a narrative of, I stand by whatever I said in the house, and how V was. I feel like that's what Maria, but maybe it's a little too early to know, but from the way she acted this episode 2, because she was like the main focus, she was one person that had to speak a lot, and she traded words with Angel, so she came with the perspective of, they all saw the clip, I'm sure they've all seen that clip, and so she came with the narrative of, I'm going to stand by what I said in the house. She was doing too much, she did too much in the house, and then the situation moved to the relationship between, or the toxic situationship between Sammy and Angel. In the house, there was a major fight that happened that literally broke the ship that we thought was going to sail between Sammy and Angel. Remember that ship, yeah? The whole situation that happened after KV, the new set of housemates, came into the house. They had a shoot of their game, and Angel kissed KV, and Sammy felt somehow, and that led to an altercation between them, and both of them had this very massive fight, and the housemates were divided between supporting Sammy and supporting Angel. So that situation also came up, and that was where Peace was brought into the conversation, because Peace apparently had a thing for Sammy. I didn't know that. Did you know that while they were in the house? I didn't know that. And also Sammy had a thing for Peace, and none of them denied it. I really didn't see that. I thought it was Boma and Peace that had some sort of chemistry, because I mean, I just want them to talk about the situation that I saw and caught on camera myself. Yes, Peace was touching Boma in the war room. Was that? Look at me doing the fofo for you guys, but basically, yeah, that happened. So I figured it was Boma and Peace that had something going on between them, you get. But apparently Peace liked Sammy, and Sammy had a soft spot for Peace. So when Sammy and Angel had that altercation, Peace went to Sammy to hear his own side of the story, came to Angel to hear our own side of the story. But Angel felt a little bit betrayed by Peace, because she felt like this man literally called me, a slut among other things, and he had no right to say things like that. Then it became a Nini situation again. Honestly, guys, they took us back and forth, and the adverts was not helping. I understand that they have to put ads to people that sponsor the show, have to give them airtime, but it was not helping. A show that was supposed to be 30 minutes ended up being about 15 minutes because of the different breaks that they went on. And then there's a lot of cuts and join also in this episode, so we will be talking about something. By the time we return from the break, the conversation will carry on actually, but it's going to be like they're talking about something totally different. So it's like okay, it was a little difficult to follow, but I did enjoy it. I just expect more gasbos, because it seemed like Nini and somebody got into it the next episode. So don't worry, I'll be here to give you all the gist. Also, guys, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Did you see the show? Which persons are you waiting to hear that? But I can't wait for them to get a relationship situation. I feel like for the next few episodes, we'll be talking about Amebo. I mean, let us talk about the content or the lack of content that this guy did while they were in the house. Let's talk about how they carried themselves. Then we'll talk about strategies, and then we'll talk about relationships and situationships that sailed, ships that did not sail. We'll talk about that, because it seemed like Michael and Jackie B are still talking, because they even had an handshake yesterday when they came on, when they were introduced. But guys, let me just hear from you in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this episode. This is my recap of Big Brother Naija reunion, Big Brother Naija 2022 reunion. This is my recap of episode 2. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Bye.